Title: I lost my husband, my best friend, and my soulmate. I'm not sure why I'm writing this, but maybe it's because I can't keep it all inside anymore. My husband, Jake, was my soulmate. We met in our 20s at a mutual friends party and something just clicked. He had this way of making everyone around him feel seen, heard, and appreciated. He was kind, thoughtful, and had the warmest smile you'd ever see. Over the years, he became my best friend, my biggest supporter, and the person I built my life with. We got married, bought our first little house, made plans for our future. It felt like we'd have forever. About a year ago, Jake started feeling unwell. Just small things at first, like fatigue and stomach pain. But things got worse, and after what felt like endless doctor visits, we finally got the answer: stage 4 colon cancer. I remember sitting in that sterile room, hearing those words, feeling like the world was closing in on us. I looked over at Jake, and he was just staring at me, his hand in mine, both of us trying to understand how this could be happening. He fought so hard. He went through every treatment they could offer: chemo, surgeries, clinical trials, but the disease was relentless. Through it all, he kept his spirit, comforting me even when he was the one in pain. He'd say things like, "Don't worry about me, I'm fine," just to keep me from breaking down. But I could see him fading, little by little. In his final weeks, we brought him home. He wanted to be here, surrounded by familiar things, our favorite photos on the walls, the little garden he'd planted in the backyard. I spent every minute I could with him, holding his hand, talking, or just sitting in silence. One night he looked at me and said, "You're going to be okay, you know? I need you to keep going." I nodded, trying to believe it, but inside I felt like my heart was shattering. The night he passed, he went peacefully, holding my hand. It was quiet, just the two of us. And then, he was gone. Now it feels like I'm living in a shell of what used to be my life. Everywhere I look, I see pieces of him. The book he was reading, his favorite mug, the jacket he left by the door. The silence in the house is so loud, and every morning I still reach over to his side of the bed, only to find it empty. People keep telling me to take it one day at a time, that it will get easier. Maybe it will. But right now I'm just lost without him. He was my home, my family, my whole world, and I don't know how to keep going without him. Thank you for listening. I just needed someone to know he was here, that he was loved, and that I don't know how to do this without him.